South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley says he's hoping state and federal law enforcement agencies can work together to investigate the most recent shooting. He says transparency is the key to calming the situation down.
I think what you're seeing in Minnesota is there needs to be a de-escalation. There's a lot of noise, and that worries me from a standpoint it could be further violence.
Jackley says he uses police chiefs, sheriffs, and DCI agents to investigate law enforcement shootings in South Dakota to ensure fairness. The Attorney General also has a list of priorities for this year's South Dakota legislative session, and one of his biggest concerns is overdose deaths at the state penitentiary. A total of 8 overdose deaths at the South Dakota State Penitentiary has Attorney General Marty Jackley's full attention. He's already filed 3 rounds of criminal charges in the deaths, with more on the way.
And Monday, we will be announcing several individuals, including a state employee, under criminal charges for an overdose death in the penitentiary, as well as bringing controlled substances in.
Jackley says his prison bill will act as a deterrent and hold people more accountable for bringing in drugs.
Make it safer for our guards, for our nurses, and safer for those inmates that are just simply trying to do their time.
Jackley is asking the legislature to protect kids by putting a 21-year-old age limit on Delta 9 products. South Dakota law already protects kids from being used in AI pornography, but Jackley wants the protection extended to adults as well.
What we recently found here with a case up in Aberdeen, now they're doing it to adults. And so my bill would say if it's a non-consenting adult, you can't take their picture or their video off social media and put it into a pornographic setting.
Jackley is also proposing a new law to treat stealing cryptocurrency the same as stealing cash.
Of the over 13 million lost in crypto scams, the majority of that were lost to our seniors.
The Attorney General says he's had 14 complaints about violations of South Dakota open meeting laws, and he wants state lawmakers to protect government transparency.
It would require an agenda to actually state what's going on in more detail. And when it is a state agency, it would require 72 hours notice. And then we've always had challenges with executive session here in South Dakota. Makes things more clear on how we're going to conduct executive sessions when it's out of the public's eye.
Jackley also introduced an election integrity bill aimed at limiting foreign influences in South Dakota elections.